Newcastle versus Man City, Premier League Week 14, Newcastle 17, Man City 1.2. It is an absolute must-win for the citizens. They're in third in Week 14, but it is close up top. But again, it is a must-win. Newcastle, though, they like to keep games tight. I think they've conceded like 4 goals. I know citizens, they're a scoring machine. How does this translate in terms of goals? I think Man City, they've got to win this. They are on the road. Martin, what do you predict? If you had to predict a scoreline?
If I had to predict a scoreline, I would go 2-0 to Man City. I think they'll get the job done here. I have been impressed with Newcastle at times lately. They weren't so good away at Aston Villa, but they did string a couple of wins together before that. But I think Man City should have just about enough to overwhelm them. Newcastle play with a back 5 typically and a couple of holding midfielders in front of them. So it does take real creative geniuses to unlock that defence. But Man City have that in abundance in the likes of De Bruyne and David Silva. So I think they will unlock this tight Newcastle defence. Aguero's missing. He's out injured. So I think Gabriel Jesus will play up front. Their attack might be a little bit blunted, so I'm not predicting like a 5-0 win for Man City or anything like that. So I think I'm just going to go for a classic option, which is the Man City in the under 4.5 goals, and I got 1.67 on that.
1.67.
Yeah, not exactly huge, but I'm happy with that.
Mavano, Man City and under 3.5 goals. King George, Man City, and Martin, classic. I am actually looking at the unders. I'm going to, I think that I agree everything you say there, Martin. I agree on that sort of 2-0, 2-1, something like that. I'm actually going for the under 3.5 goals, just as a straight bet, 1.8. I could combine it with the Man City actually for a little bit more value, because I do think that Man City will get the job done. So that's my bet. What have you got?
I've got Man City. I've gone back to the old faithful of Man City in under 3.5 at 2.25. I wrote an article on this. That'll be on oddsmarket.com. I finally wrote an article, if Alex is watching. The problem you've got is with Newcastle, they've got injuries. They've got, obviously, Lascelles and Shah missed Monday night against Villa, where they were absolute joke. The brothers Grimm in midfield, they're both missing as well. Aguero's missing. So I see this as a game where Newcastle will just try and hang around in the game, try and keep it as tight as possible. But listen, I wouldn't be surprised if Man City just win the 1-0. But I think I'm going to just go for Man City and under 3.5 at 2.25.
Yeah, I definitely sound Newcastle, though. They are a team, aren't they, to not be trusted.
Well, without a doubt, they went to West Ham and won 3-2 after being 3-0 up. But you've almost got a lot of listen players that are coming in, and you've got like Shelvey, forgotten man, Hayden, forgotten man. Defence, he's gone with 5 at the back. Listen, I just think that Bernardo Silva and Kevin De Bruyne, they will open them up at some stage.
Dono 7, Newcastle did beat them last season. Can lightning strike twice? Yes, it can. Under 3.5 goals, 1.8. Somebody's asking, Naveed is asking for a parlay. Yes, we have those. We will deliver those at the end of the show. Burnley versus Crystal. You've got one, don't you, Martin? Did you write the article on Odds Market?
It will be live tomorrow on Odds Market.
Oh, so you're late then, are you? Alex, he's late.
It's scheduled in for Friday.
Alex has been giving...
never late. Yeah, it'll be there.
Alex has been chasing Flash for his articles as well. Where are they? Hey? Yeah.
Because I've not been busy this week.